National identity crisis. That's what will happen in a few years if we don't preserve our cultural heritage. All of that is caused by globalization and loss of awareness of the importance of this cultural heritage. There are several cases in Indonesia where Indonesia culture is claimed by other countries. Those are batik, wayang, angklung, and reok ponorogo. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Stephanie Angela from 22 Senior High School Makassar. First of all, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why national identity is fading away? I'm here to answer that question. By delivering my speech to all of you about identity crisis among Indonesian people, especially adolescents. Before going any further, do you know the meaning of national identity? National identity is cultural values that develop in various aspects of life with a characteristic that make it different from another countries. As we know, Indonesia is a rich country with a rich culture. We have batik, music, and traditional dances that are recognized by the world. But the impact of globalization and technological developments makes foreign cultures quickly enter Indonesia. Unconsciously, globalization has shifted Indonesian culture that already exists. Of course, it has an impact on Indonesian teenagers. Teenagers nowadays tend to adopt foreign cultures ranging from clothes, music genres, dance, and even attitudes. For example, batik has been replaced by today's fashion trends such as casual fashion, minimalist and basic fashion, mini bag, jeans, and so on. It is influenced by fashion from other countries. Not only that, today's teenagers prefer music from other countries such as classic, hip-hop, R&B, and jazz. Indirectly, it makes traditional music less desirable and music from other countries that increasing on demand. The same thing happens to traditional Indonesian dances. It has been replaced by modern dance. The worst impact of globalization is a change of attitude of teenagers who tend to be individualistic. Technological advances makes us less interact with others and feel like we can do everything ourselves. This also results in today's teenagers. They wanted to act freely, especially in social matters, and they are no longer respect their parents. And this will eventually lead to erosion of the culture and politeness in Indonesia, of course. The real evidence of the national identity crisis can be seen from people who live in the big city. For example, in Jakarta, people wear clothes that are quite open and certainly follow the current trend. They also have a fairly free lifestyle such as clubbing and promiscuity, which is rife among teenagers. Currently, Indonesian people, especially teenagers, are experiencing a national identity crisis. This rapid flow of globalization greatly affects national identity and causes the decline of the nation's original cultural values. People tend to ignore the original culture and apply foreign culture. One of the culture that I think that still survive is the culture of gotong royong. Identity crisis is a serious problem for me. It is feared that with this identity crisis, we will become less aware and decrease our love for Indonesia, our beloved country. To overcome this, we must instill a sense of love for Indonesia. We can mix and match batik with modern clothes, create a mix of modern and traditional dance, and other creative ideas that you can make. We, as an Indonesian, must preserve our culture because that is our identity. Just remember who we are. We are Indonesian and we must be proud of it. That's the end of my speech. Thank you for your attention, everyone.